It's loading.
Oh, huh?
All right. Let's see.
It's working.
I think it's actually working. All right. Hey everyone. So we missed our grand opportunity to see all of you earlier today at 2:30. We're having major technical difficulties. Then I did the video and it didn't go live. So then it also didn't record. It just streamed to nowhere. So we're going to do it again really quick because I've got two really great troopers here.
Troopers?
Yeah, you're really...
Star Wars troopers.
Oh, stormtroopers. I hope they're not stormtroopers. That's scary. So we're going to quickly do it even though Rob just got off work, so he's out in the backyard with his saw and making a lot of noise on our new deck. But we just quickly wanted to go over what I worked so hard on today. So we're going to talk about Japan. Oh, it's Bryson and Connor's last day of school, so it's also our last... Facebook Live, that's right. Well, at least in this format. I'm sure we'll do more. But anyway, thanks for joining us and enjoy learning about Japan with us. All right, so we'll go to the here. Oops, that's not right. Hold on, here we go. All right, explore more Japan. Those ladies are in traditional dress. That's called a kimono. We'll talk about those later. Okay, that's us. That's our group. We're going to post some cool videos in there this week. All right, here's some photos of Japan. Tokyo, that's right.
That's all done.
Temples and shrines and more kimonos and traditional dresses. And then we're going to do a few more photos from Japan. Mount Fuji. Oh, and I still didn't put the right picture in here.
Can you go?
Oh, we're going to get to the Pokemon. All right, so then here's cherry blossoms in the traditional village and another shrine. All right, Japan is made up over 6,000 islands. Most of these are very small and nobody lives on them. Almost everybody lives on 4 islands. Hokkaido, Honshu, Shikoku, and Kyushu. Tokyo is on Honshu. That's where most people live. It's the biggest island. Most of Japan is covered in mountains, and all of Japan is part of the big circle of fire. The ring of fire throughout the Pacific Ocean. Because of this, there are 110 active volcanoes in Japan.
I don't want to go there, actually.
I still didn't fix the typo from earlier. Oops. But therefore, because of all the volcanoes and seismic activities, there are earthquakes. There have been earthquakes and tsunamis, but it can happen a lot of places. They had tsunamis in the same place in Thailand where we went, but we were safe. They're very rare. All right. Now this is the Japanese flag.
It's not for blood.
It's not for blood. That's right. All the other reds have been for blood, but this is actually for the rising sun. And that is why Japanese is called the land of the rising sun.
Japanese?
Basically, Japan lies at the far west of the Pacific Ocean.
You said Japanese.
And because I said Japanese what?
Japanese. You said Japan.
Well, Japanese flag, yeah. So anyway, that's why it's called the land of the rising sun. Is because the sun rises spectacularly over the sea to the east. And this is the inspiration for the flag. Until 1999, the red was a little bit different color, and the sun was a little bit off-centered. And I think that would have driven me crazy, because I like things to be very symmetric. So I'm glad they changed it. All right, their money looks different than ours. Do you remember what theirs is called?
No.
Yen. See that? Yen. And what's cool about it?
It is
got holes in it.
Called yen.
Oh, yeah. And it looks like it's a lot of money, right? $5,000, but it's a yen, so it's not worth $5,000.
What?
It's different. So I don't know what the current exchange rate is, but let's see. I'm just really curious now. So let's see, 5,000 Japanese yen, because Chinese also have a currency called USD. So 5,000 Japanese yen is worth $46. So it's not like $5,000. It's different. All right. So Japanese cherry blossoms. This is why Mommy wants to go to Japan. Is to see all. Well, they didn't hear it because we didn't record it earlier. So this Mount Yoshino is like my top of my bucket list. I really want to see it with everything in bloom. And Hanami is when everyone goes and looks at the cherry blossoms, and they have picnics, and they enjoy just time stopping, calming down, enjoying life. And one of the things they really like about this is that the blooms only last about 2 weeks, so it just shows you that nothing is forever, and we have to be do our best at all times and be just cognizant of that. Okay. Uh-oh, the music's not playing.
It's only on 0. What's this? It's not going to read it.
No, this music reminds me of music my grandma used to listen to. That's good enough. Okay. Now, while I want to visit because of the cherry blossoms, why do Bryson and Connor want to visit Japan?
Pokémon and Beyblade.
Pokemon and Beyblade, also known as Japanese anime. And so the word anime is just an abbreviation of the word animation, but it has become to, it basically, what am I trying to say here? Is the type of animation done in Japan.
Big
yes,
eyes.
They have very big eyes, very expressive eyes. That is one sign of anime.
Pika.
Not everybody says that Pikachu is anime, but I think it is based on the eyes and because it's often characterized by colorful graphics, vibrant characters, and fantastical themes, and I think that all pertains to Pokemon and the Beyblade. So these guys want to go to Japan because of these two items, and I'll take it because I want to go too. All right, we've been studying about the different national days. Ours is 4th of July in our country, and here is National Foundation Day. It's February 11th, and it's a national celebration of patriotism and a public holiday. But it's not quite as a big deal there as it is where we live. Now, what is a big deal is Golden Week, and it is 3 different holidays, and it finishes with Children's Day. If you have a child, you have one of these kites, I guess the word is, that fly from your house, and it's part of the celebration. And there's some other things too. Kind of skip down to that, but it's on May 5th, and basically families celebrate the healthy growth and happiness of children, which is a very special thing. I don't know how they celebrated it this year during coronavirus lockdown, but let's go back and talk a little bit about Japanese lifestyle and culture. Most Japanese live in big cities like Tokyo. Bowing is a traditional way to greet someone in Japan, a lot like in your karate class, huh? Traditional Japanese clothing and music is still important, including the kimono, which is this. And the kimono is that's right, is a traditional Japanese garment, and the national dress of Japan. It is T-shaped, so if you stick your arm straight out, it kind of looks like a T. And it's wrapped in the front, left over right. It is usually worn with an obi belt alongside a number of accessories like the zuri shoes and tabi socks. It's very rare to be able to see the geisha women, which are the women in the very front, have the white painted faces with the kimonos. But Aunt
How's
Allie
it
got to see one when
there?
she was in Japan.
Why not you?
Because I've never been to Japan. That's why I want to go sometime.
Wait, and I only have a new habit.
I know, she's been somewhere that I haven't. Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
All right, and so right here, these lanterns are part of a national holiday
I think I know.
called the Bond Festival.
I think I know what they do that to celebrate their dead ones.
Their ancestors, yes, you're right. And people have passed
We don't
on.
have any.
How did you possibly know that? Did you learn it earlier today?
Nope.
No? Okay. All right, so now this festival is Setsubun. And Setsubun is the tradition that has evolved into like a national holiday, a pretty big deal, maybe kind of like St. Patrick's Day here. It started off small, but it kind of got bigger and bigger. So basically now, it is they're throwing soybeans, which is the same as edamame.
Edamame.
Yep, which we like. That's Japanese food. We like that. All right, so this is going to show you some music, some traditional dress, some traditional dance, some traditional music, and the throwing of the soybeans in this video.
And this has really.
Throw candy when they're throwing and you have to be there in February, I think it's 3rd. Is she feeling? Oh, I want to see that. Yeah. I know, you would think you would have done more.
Why doesn't Daddy want to go? Why is it very rare to see him go? What's she passing out? What are they passing out for the segments? They don't look like
All right, so now we're going to talk about some sports.
Do that, but I don't want to do that.
All right, so we got baseball and sumo wrestling.
I do not want to go.
You don't want to do it when we're there? I think it would be fun. They have special classes for kids.
Let's turn on better
video later, but let's
Sumo wrestling time. We practiced against the high school sumo wrestlers. It was hard. I'm pushing. Must push him out. But I didn't give up. Neither did I.
All right, so the whole, why he kept saying must push out, that's the whole point of sumo wrestling. So sumo wrestling has been around in Japan for 1,500 years. And the wrestlers push, pull, and slap each other. No, baseball has not been around that long. And each wrestler tries to push the other out of the ring or knock him down. And that's what this kid's trying to do with the sumo wrestler.
They're a bit bigger than us. No fair. Finally.
All right, so we'll post that whole video later. So this is some Japanese food. What's this?
Sushi.
Yum. What's this?
Noodle thing.
Noodles. Those are udon noodles, and these are sobu noodles down here. And then one thing I meant to post that's not on here is mochi or mochi. It's a popular sweet dessert Sticky rice is made into dough, and then the dough is stuffed with sweet bean paste or ice cream. We want to try ice cream.
I want to try some tea.
You want to try some tea? I bet it's really good. What was I going to say? I was going to say something about the mochi.
No, the tea.
The tea, well,
They drink it a lot.
they drink a lot. They drink it with every meal. So
I know.
we'll have to drink some.
No, I will.
Japanese language is very hard to learn. The language does not use letters. It uses symbols called characters.
So do some have like normal letters?
Nope, that's their letters. They have, instead of
What about
letters,
Beyblade?
they have a character that means a word.
Mom, what about Beyblade?
We would have to look it up. There are thousands of characters, and a person would need to know 3,000 characters just to read a Japanese newspaper. Now,
Mama, what about, because the Beyblade one had Beyblade normal one?
I'll look into it. Okay. Calligraphy is the art of writing Japanese characters with a brush and ink. It's very pretty.
It's
All right, so that's the end of today's lesson.
Bye.
I'm going to switch back to us so we can say bye, because this is our last Wonderless Wednesday, so we just wanted to say bye. Thank you for being with us through all the technical difficulties and all of our destinations. Bye.